Hi everyone, and welcome back for the next storytelling challenge. I'm Kara, and I'm in the studio today with the pleasure to introduce you to Job and to Stephanie. But I'm going to let them introduce themselves. So Stephanie, could you introduce yourself to the audience today?
Of course, thanks. Hey guys, my name is Stephanie. I'm a partner technology strategist, mainly focusing on data and AI. And I'm really glad that I got a really good friend of mine with me, Job. Job is a lead data scientist at one of my partners, DEPT agency. And just introduce yourself.
Yes, please. So I'm Job, lead data scientist at DEPT agency. We are an international agency with over 800 people. We use creativity, technology and data to reinvent the digital experience of our customers.
Cool. So now you're speaking my language, Job. So I really love the fact you're on the cutting edge and you're utilizing digital technologies, marketing, agency approach. Tell us a little bit more about what you're facing in the industry and in the marketplace where you're engaging with customers today.
What we saw happening over the last decade is that personalization of websites and media is of crucial importance for the existence of our customers. Because of the dense competitive landscape, being personal from the very first moment with your customer is crucial. Otherwise, you lose attention, and there's no way you actually get the relationship with your customers.
Yeah, that relevance is really key, isn't it, in terms of how you talk to the customer. So what's changing then in terms of the way that you communicate through the web experience that you're recognizing is necessary now for your customers?
What changes now is that we leverage data and machine learning to actually be proactive in the content and the messaging people see on the websites and other touch points of our customers.
Okay, so targeting in on machine learning and AI, I suppose, as well, is coupled here as well.
Yes.
So what is the learning for you about why that's so important? What is that changing for you?
That's the only possibility we see and we believe in that enables us to be proactive and be actual personal on a real-time basis.
Okay.
So the first step we had to take to actually realize this and to make was to actually be more aware from an internal point of view what the capabilities of machine learning had to offer. Mm-hmm. So that was our first challenge, to actually create this internal awareness first before moving outwards to our customers.
Okay, so you're grappling with some of these major digital transformational changes and challenges internally, and in the meantime you've met with Microsoft. So maybe Stephanie, you could introduce a little bit about how that came to be.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Well, the fun thing is that Job and I studied together. And after our studies, I mean, we're both data enthusiasts. So we decided that we're still continuing our learnings by data and beer evenings.
There you go.
Where we'd actually talk about machine learning problems that we would both encounter within our workplace. And at a certain point in time, I think Job was actually giving us we were actually discussing a machine learning issue. I think it was about recommender systems. Yes. So about personalizing recommendations through the website,
yes,
right?
Yes.
And we were discussing this, and I kind of realized that we had some really nice code published on GitHub that would be really of advantage for DEPT and for Job to use, to make a recommendation system.
Okay, and of course you're an agnostic company, so you work across many technologies, and well, with the recent acquisition of GitHub at Microsoft, we are also a fan of open source. Yeah. And so this sounds like it was the right combination coming together, huh?
Absolutely.
So how did you pick up on this, and what did this mean for you then in terms of the application of this open source coding that you could use for your customers?
For us, it meant that we could implement and realize machine learning solutions in a way faster manner. We could actually involve it into the Scrum methods we work in for our customers, and we don't have to worry about all the architecture and infrastructure anymore. So it gave us much more time on the really relevant point, which was actually making the algorithms better and improving the actual performance of the systems.
Okay, and so it's helped to absolutely accelerate the use of the technology. It sounds like it was almost a click and play, making it really easy and streamlined for you to leverage that. What were some of the other learning that you had internally in the organization about what this meant to create that greater relevance for your customers?
What this meant was because we were able to quickly and easily deliver machine learning solutions that generated value, increased conversions actually, that all the consultants and all the other client-facing people, like the salespeople, saw the advantage and could tell it to our customers. So they became sellers of machine learning itself.
Fantastic. And what else did that mean in terms of, so did you have to make changes internally in order to think about these solutions for your customers? What else did that mean for you internally?
We are organized in, we always work in Scrum method with cross-disciplinary teams, consisting of many specialists, and now there's always a dedicated data person involved because of the awareness and the urgency.
Great.
Nice.
Okay. So wow. So a lot of change happening inside of the company and bringing data responsibilities into the team, looking at the relevance that's driving and leveraging open source and machine learning in order to improve the experience for your customers.
Yeah.
That's very cool. So it's a really nice way that solution comes together, and a lot of leurning as well. And over what period of time has this transformation occurred within your company?
I would say a year, 1.5 years.
Over the last year it took, yeah.
And it's growing really thick. It's going rapidly now.
Yeah. Okay. So Stephanie, lots for us also to get to learn. And what have you observed about watching this transformation happen in Joop's company all along?
I think one of the things I mainly learned, and that's maybe also a message for all of my colleagues, how easy it is for a company now without a lot of data scientists to actually develop and implement machine learning and data solutions. It used to be a really big play where you needed a lot of people, a lot of expertise, but our tooling has made it quite easy. Indeed, as Joop said, you don't need infrastructure, you don't need to worry about infrastructure anymore that much. So I think we can now just really, go get those machine learning and data solutions and really start building stuff.
Very cool. Yeah. So I love it. Really on the cutting edge and making a difference as well in how you're leveraging these technologies. So thank you, Joop, for coming in and sharing that with us, because it's something we can all learn from and take with us as well as we continue to go. And there's an opportunity for more people in the organization to learn about Azure and about machine learning, big data, data and AI with our Summer Fit program that's coming up in the next couple of weeks in July. So so thank you for sharing your learning with us. Welcome. And Stephanie, for introducing Joop to us.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah. And we're not going to let you go yet, because you get to nominate the next person to come in and tell a story. So who's that going to be?
That's going to be actually a data consultant from our services organization, and it will be Tigo Yuta. And I think he can really tell us something about how we do data science projects with our customers.
Super. I love the nomination. Stephanie, thanks for this diversity in your choice. And Tigo, you're so welcome to come into the studio as well and share your story about how you are experiencing your role, and perhaps with a customer or a partner as well. We'll keep challenging ourselves to think about the customer and keeping the customer and the partners in the middle of everything that we do. And in the meantime, thanks everyone for tuning in again for today's Storytelling Challenge. Until the next time, thank you both very much.